A little noise here today, man. Recording. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you, you guys, you visitors, you folks revisiting this channel. I sincerely am grateful for your interest in taking the time to check these videos out. Over the Mountain, man, you know, very special song for me. Very special time, you know, back in the 80s when Ozzy was in his prime, you know, in the beginning of his prime, and Randy Rhoads and all that. It's you know, I think it's pretty much, I can pretty much say that Blizzard of Oz was the culprit in propelling me to pick up an instrument. You know, probably one of the first bands that really made me want to play an instrument and be a musician. You know, yeah, before that I was enjoying the hell out of rock and roll, you know, with all the great groups at that time. But after, and I got a surprise for you guys, man. After seeing this show, right? Where is this thing? I dropped the valuable. I dropped that relic, as you will see. This where are my glasses, man? Well, I don't need my glasses to show you guys this. After seeing this show here, which is Blizzard of Oz, 1981 Palladium show. Right, this is the actual ticket from 1981 with Randy Rhoads in New York City, the Palladium. I think there's some kind of DVD out from that show now, and this is the actual stub. I don't know how I ended up saving this by sheer luck, but this is the actual ticket, man. I don't know if you could see. Focus. There's Blizzard of Oz in there in 1981 or something like that. You know, and I gotta take a picture, you can see it. You know, and I was at that show. I was fortunate enough to attend that, what is now legendary show. And after that, I think, you know, after that it was just I had to reprioritize my my goals, you know, and because I think it's probably around my third. That's like my third concert, you know. And the first two concerts I didn't really consider, you know, legitimate concerts. And the first concert I went to was Kiss, and my friend's mom brought us over, and it was like more like a Sunday afternoon walk in the park concert, you know what I mean? And then I happened to see, after that I think it was the band Yes. I was accompanying some friends or something. And that was the second concert, right? But then, I guess we were getting it, Blizzard of Oz had just come out or something, their first album. And we had an interest in seeing this. So I consider this my first big boy, dangerous concert in metal, you know what I mean? And Motorhead was opening, as you all know. And it was, I was just floored, man, as everybody around me were. You know, there was some seats lit on fire that night. It was crazy, but it was, you know, possibly one of the best metal concerts I've ever seen. It's a very long time ago. I'm trying to retain those memories, you know. But anyway, I was there. And that ticket right there is old as dirt. I don't know how I saved it, but that is the original ticket stuff for that show. And I think I'm gonna frame it or something, man, because I just can't keep it around lying about. Now, boom, right? I get the, no, I want to make this video not too long, but I have to get over what I want to say to you guys, to share. I hope you guys are interested. You know, hopefully you'll stick around and kind of like dig what I say here. After that, right? After that show, boom. Everybody's into Blizzard of Oz, Randy Rhoads, and all that, man. You know, and big interest. Well, they're gonna play in Long Island. You know, the city over here, next to Brooklyn, this and that. I could make it there. As a bus goes there, and I got, you know, my interest was really sky high by then. You know, like, oh, I have to see this even closer, man. Up the back, you know, I gotta. So I scalped some tickets. I did some, you know, I got so many tickets and everything, and I got these third row seats for the Blizzard of Oz in Long Island. Supposed to be Randy Rhoads, right? Okay, so we get into that, and I have the ticket stuff for that show too. This is the ticket stuff for that second Blizzard of Oz in Long Island. I think the Nassau Coliseum, I think it was. I don't know if you could see focus. I hope you could focus in this thing. Right? But unfortunately, right before this show, Randy Rhoads died in the plane crash and all that. And for a while there, for months, I didn't know if this was going to be canceled or not. And I would actually call the arena to see if it's going to be happening or what, man, because I had such nice seats. And I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I still have an interest in seeing, you know, the show, but I had no idea who was going to be on guitar. And took some months of stuff, you know, to get themselves together with that. And it finally happened. Ozzy came through and they played that show, right? And it was Brad Gillis, you know, and I did have the third row seats. And it was crazy, man. I'll never forget that concert. It was nuts. Everybody was like standing up on the back of the chairs, you know, like balancing like a freaking rock and roll bear in a circus or something, you know. It's like you're trying to see. It's crazy up in the front there in those arena concerts sometimes. But you know, minute in, and it was Over the Mountain, man. And they started with that. That's the first opening song. And you know, I was a kid, man. I was like right into it. I don't know who this guy is, but Gillis guy, but sounds good to me, man. You know. And it's that song, Over the Mountain. So it holds a very special memory for me, you know. All that Ozzy stuff back in that day. But yeah, man. Can't believe we got these ticket stubs here. Alright, so that's with that. That's what happened with that song. So I hope you like the song, man. You know, I got it over there. You know, one thing you get the song over. You know, and what else can I say? So yeah, as if you noticed, I got this guitar here, right? It's a lefty guitar, strung righty, right? So this is the latest project, right? And I'd like to talk to you about a little bit about how I flipped this guitar to string it righty so I could play it. You know, it took a little work, but this is something that I always wanted to have and do. You know, I got a few guitars now, and I always wanted a lefty guitar, you know, the Hendrix kind of look, you know, lefty guitar strung righty. So, but you know, as we've been talking in the videos, you know, I ain't no luthier or guitar, you know, mechanic or anything like that. So this again is a new ballpark. In a way, it's a new ballpark for me. But I got the guitar. It's a Mexican-made standard Strat, right? I got a very good price. It's like $280 or something, right? Because I saw it on eBay, you know, where I buy my guitars from mostly. And it was just the front picture like that, you know, front picture. And $280, looks good. probably a, you know, customer return. You know, the front looks pretty good. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it was just one picture. But there's got to be something happening here, because they're not going to, you know, knock off 280 from 499. They go for 499 or something, and that's a lot of money to knock off for a return, right? So there must be something happening here. Anyway, I took a risk because I wanted, it's like a project kind of situation, you know. I wanted to make a, I gotta have a lefty Hendrix then, you know, but I want to be playing metal with it and everything. We'll talk about that. So, right? Okay, so the guitar comes, the guitar comes, and you know, I'm you know, still not trusting why it was so cheap and everything. And I opened the box and it looks good. You know, all the paperwork, the plastic still on where it's, you know, like a brand new guitar, like somebody returned it or something. But then I turn it around and I say, oh, now I see why they had to knock off a few bucks on it, right? Well, it's got a dent right here. Can't really tell. Can you see the dent? Right? Little dent in here. That's not that bad though, I say to myself, you know, it's not that bad. For the price, I'll accept it. And a little nick here, that's like really minuscule. Other than that, it's like a brand new guitar, man. It is a brand new guitar actually. But besides the little dent that was touched up, and I can even see it. I wear my glasses, but you know, I can't even see it, so. Good deal, you know, and great price. But, excuse me, let me check if it's recording. Yes, sir. Okay, so, that's the whole shot. I don't want to be wasting my breath over here. Anyway, so okay, so now finally got a lefty guitar. How am I gonna do with it, right? What am I gonna do with a lefty guitar here, man? It's all weird and shit, you know. And so, okay, let's take it step by step. So we go online and we try to research how to flip this thing. There's some, you know, it's always the good and the bad, right? All you gotta do is flip the nut, flip this nut here, you know, to make the strings like a right guitar, you know. The big strings on the top and the thin strings on the bottom. So I flip the nut, right? I could do that, man, you know. I think I've done that before. And that's it, you know. Some people like, I had some comments that they're like the sound of some people say that they have you change, you know, you could also flip the pickups, but some people say that, you know, they just leave the pickups the way they are, and it sounds good, it sounds the same, you know. Or if anything, you get a little bit of a Hendrix tone, because the pickups are, you know, the high pickups are now are the bottom pick magnets are inverted also, you know, so you get maybe different nuances or whatever. But that's cool. So, you know, so what did I do here? We'll talk about this here. I flipped the nut, so I get to flipping the nut, man, right? So I get the tools out. I say, all right, what you got to do is, you know, scrape the little glue here, and then gently tap it. It'll come out, man, right? It'll come out. It'll be like, Pick, you know. I think I did that one time. It did come out like that easy, you know. But this time, I cut it over here a little bit, you know, cut that glue off, and I'm hammering, and I'm fucking coming out, man. And like it's like stuck in there good. It's like, what's up? These Mexicans got some good glue over there in Mexico, man. You know, and because it looks like a very solid built guitar, you know. The Mexicans over there are doing a great job, man. You know, this is sturdy. Everything is well done. Nothing wrong, like, you know, no edges. You know, everything is quality, you know. So this nut here is not coming out as easy as I expected, you know, just to flip it. My intention was to flip the nut, take it out and turn it around. And it's not coming out, man. finally I get the tweezers and I'm like trying to get it out. Boom, comes out in pieces. Well, I'm stuck. I got to get a new nut. Well, that's a good thing because I got a new nut, and you now have the chance to get a bone nut. Bone nut is better than the synthetic bone nuts that they come with here. You change your nut, it gives you a better, you improve the sound, the tone of your guitar by changing the nut to bone or ivory or tusk or human cartilage or something. I don't know. But listen, I changed the nut to a bone, right? And I had to wait for that to come. I said, why am I ordering this? I could just go to the store and get a bone nut. Anyway, I got it online again, and it came in and I put it in there. But, you know, you got these pre-slotted nuts, right? They come as a pre-slotted, almost like you could just drop them in. It's not going to happen like that. They're thick, so you have to like sand it down to like the old one was. And fortunately, I had a piece of the old one, so I was like I measured the thickness to that, right? So I'm sanding the new bone nut to the thickness of the piece of the little piece I saved when the original popped out. So I sanded it down to that height, and on the size too, and I got there to fit, right? It fit in there finally. Okay, so I did that. And you know, I'm checking on my other Strats, how those nuts are there too, and I help too, you know, references. Then you got to put the strings on the grooves, right? And they're pre-slotted, these nuts, and they got the grooves already on there, but not exactly perfect. It's not like you're ready to play when you put your strings on there. So you got to deepen the grooves, you know, to you know, low enough for the string to sit like a normal string. And how am I going to deepen these grooves? I ain't got no files, man. You know, so you got to get some files now. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to spend too much money on freaking files, man. I'm not a luthier or anything like that. You know, I'm not going to be working on nuts all the time. You know, probably like the last nut I'll be working on for a long time. So I went online and on eBay, and I found these. You know, they got some files, but sometimes they're expensive. You know, I'm not going to spend too much money on these files just to file a nut down. You know, I'm not going to work, like I said, I'm not going to work on nuts anymore. But I found this tool here that I found these things here, which the guy says were good to file nuts down, file grooves into the string grooves down. And I don't know if you could search it online under nut files, and it's like a little. This is not for nuts. This is not for nuts. This is for, supposedly it's like little files for cleaning soldering guns or something. But he said that these work great to groove down the nuts, to file the grooves in, right? And so I bought this, and they come different sizes, right? So it got here. Yeah, you take one of these things here, and you, according to the string width, you groove in the depth, the deepness, right? The first cut is the deepest, you know what I mean? But you get to do your thing here with these, you know, and it worked pretty good. Yeah. All right, so this helped a lot. These little files with individual sizes, and it's pretty cheap, right? So I made the grooves in here. The strings are sitting in like they're supposed to be, like my other Strats, you know, the height here, you know, and you can feel it. You know, what height should the bottom string be, right? How deep the groove? Well, you know, you got other guitars, you know, go online, research, but you start to feel the guitar sounds. It starts to feel like a regular guitar, like your other guitars if you have another guitar. And that's how I got the nut to work on the lefty. Okay, so now I'm halfway there, right? Now we got like, all right, man, I got a lefty strung righty, man. Right? Hope you got time, man, because right? Alright, so to continue on, what else? Yeah, so we got that done, right? We strung up the strings for Righty guitar. Now, down to the bridge, right? You gotta intonate this, because before it was well intonated actually from the Mexican factory, but I have to now notice the strings are inverted for the Righty thing, and you have to re-intonate. You know, like my previous video that I showed you how to intonate, you know, same note. All three notes on the have to, you know, equal the E, right? And I did that, right? So slowly you intonate them all, and all right. So now you got the bridge set up, and you got the nut down, nice, right? And this is not a review or anything like that, but this guitar sounds great. The Strat sound, of course, is there. You know, it's got the single coils here. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm not gonna have to change sounds or get a clean. I don't feel like getting a clean sound right now, but trust me, this sounds like a Strat, man. You know, like nice little quack, twang. You know, beautiful. Sounds like bells. You know, so these things are great. The standards are Mexican standards. Fucking sound good, man. Now, what am I gonna do if I want to rock, man? If the heavy stuff, like Over the Mountain, what am I gonna do? Because the single coil, like, you know, the Fender single coil, man, is not gonna cut it. You know, it might be a good pickup for like I don't know, 50s rock and roll, rockabilly, and all that. You know, dirty blues, but you know, for Over the Mountain and metal, you know, hard rock, you know, forget it. So now we get to, I gotta change the pickup, because this, I need fat bottom girls, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we get to look for what can I put in here, you know? And now what they have now is they have these humbuckers that come in the single coil space and look, you know? So, of course, there's a few of them out there. There's a, what is it, little 59. It's a humbucker that comes in a single coil space, right? There's Hot Rails, I think. And they all probably sound good. They're all quality pickups from Gibson and Symour Duncan. And, but for some reason, I think I saw a video that this guy was playing some gain on his sound. This sounded like nasty, man. Sounded dang nasty, right? And this is JB Jr. in white, right? So I said, I gotta have this. This is what's going to, you know, said, you know, I've heard some comments that, you know, they put this in the Strat and forget it. You could do anything. You could do Van Halen, you could do hard rock, metal, all that. So this, as you can see, sounds great. Check it out. Let me pick up the volume in here a little bit. I don't know what to play, man, but just to show you the pickup, right? Sounds great. I don't know what to play, you know. It sounds good. It's got a lot of harmonic, a lot of definition, a lot of bottom. So it's fantastic. So you got, again, you got the tools here with like the other guitars. You got for the clean, semi-dirty clean sound, you have the single coils. And for the heavy stuff, you got this JB Jr, man, which is just kick-ass, you know. The other ones, I don't know, I never really tried them. I'm sure they're good too, the Hot Rails and the Duncan 59s and the other ones they might have out. But I'm very happy with this one, man. You know, fit like a glove in there. The installation is very easy. So that's how you can make this rock, man. So, on a little note here, you notice this is loose. Yeah, so, sorry, the camera stopped for a second there. What was that? We're talking about, yeah, the pickups, right? We're talking about the bridge here. The bridge, man. It's, I noticed that when I tightened it a little bit, you know, if I tightened it too much, it would pull a little. See, as I tightened it, it'll put a little pressure on the plate, and it'll make me go a little out of tune a little bit, you know. So I decided to keep it loose. And this particular guitar, keep it loose, so there's no pressure, you know, no pressure down at all. So that's the bridge there, but it's all set up, you know, it's all intonated because the whammy bar is now on top, right? And for some reason, yeah, when it was tight, a little too tight, it was like making me go out of tune a little bit. But loose like this is no, pretty perfect. So what else, man? You know, we're talking about if you notice here, I playing this thing. Nasty sound, dude. Nasty sound, dude. We're talking about, you see, people might be wondering, okay, so all that setup is cool. The setup is cool. But, okay, so now what's the playing the guitar, what's it like? Well, you know, it's got its good things, and it's got some minor things that, you know, that you have to just make a little sacrifices for. You know, if you notice when I'm playing, where my fingers and my hands are. They're right over the controls, right? So, while I was playing over the mountain, you know, and you're doing your thing. I was moving all the knobs a little bit around, you know, and I was reaching for the whammy bar. I was flipping the switch into the single coil pickups, and so I put a little tape for this performance here. I put a little tape on the control so they won't move, you know. And I don't know, you know, it's a little sacrifice thing that you could make to play this lefty guitar. That's no big deal, you know. I did it, played aggressively, more or less, and it's fine. Just take the tape off, or you know, with time, you know, you could tighten up the knobs. Find out how to tighten the knobs up so they won't roll off as easy. I think you might be able to do that. Yeah, that's the only minute gripe that I have with playing the lefty here. But you know, little tape here, and it's fine. Yeah, so that's some aggressive playing, you know. Maybe regular playing, you know, I don't know. Depends on the person, probably. You know, maybe some people play different, and they're not gonna hit these. I just happen to rest my forearm on the body when I'm playing. I don't know if when I'm playing, I like to rest. You know, palm muting and all that. So, but I'm sure there's a way to tighten these things up where I don't need tape. So that's about it, man. What else? So otherwise, you know, I could play just, you know, so it feels comfortable like the other guitars. You know, I play high up lead up here, no problem. You know, man, up here it's just like a regular guitar, just, you know, and you got that nice look. You got that nice lefty look, man. So that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? The bridge, that, you know, I think, you know, I take pride in saying that my guitars stay in tune pretty much, you know. And somebody asked me before the other day, how do I make my, you know, keep my guitars in tune, especially Strats, you know, they go out of tune pretty easily. Well, there are certain things you do, and I explained this before, you know, the other videos. You know, you change the trees, the rolling trees here. You change them to a Fender roller trees. The bridge, you get the claw thing in the back like I did the other one. The nut, you know, make sure there's no catch on the strings here. There's no catch at all. No binding. What they call binding. They're not being caught on as they move up and down. They should be moving freely. Put some graphite in there, and all that together, you know, just make sure that the bridge, I mean, the strings slide in. There's no catch anywhere. No catch up here. No catch up here, and no catch here. You know, yeah, the saddles, you know, everything sliding. I'm not gonna go out of tune. Excuse me, this recording, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I, you know, because, yeah, I said, you know, everything was fine, that the nut was, like I said, filed very nicely and everything, and everything was set up, but there was some catch, and I knew it, some catch on the strings here. It kept me going out of tune, so I knew it was I have to change this, the string trees, and I did that, right, and everything's fine now, man. Okay, so listen, man, I'm practically making this video in pieces here. Okay, the battery died on me, man. Yeah, so listen, this guitar plays great, man. You know, it's very nice thing to have a lefty, strong righty. You know what I mean? The controls, you know, we'll get to them in time. We'll make them a little stiffer to move, you know, so you could rest to your heart's content on them, so you could play. And otherwise, you know, there's no beast with this guitar. Playing a lefty like this, you know, inverted, you know, it's got a very cool look to it, you know, and disregard any bad opinions or anybody saying that it's a poser thing, that it's not going to sound right, that the strings are not supposed to, that the pickups are whatever, and it just pulls on the neck, because a bunch of crap, you know what I mean? It's something that looks cool, that works, and that everybody who plays guitar and has a few guitars may want in the future. You know, they might want a lefty flip righty, man. You know, and I'm very happy that I did this. I always wanted one, and it's very well worth having. You know what I mean? Very playable and comfortable enough. You know, there's nothing wrong, no complaints about these things, you know what I mean? You know, no complaints, man. You know, plays just like the other guitars, man. It's set up perfectly, you know, and sounds great, you know what I mean? So get one yourself and do it, man. If you always wanted one like this, you could do it, you know. If any of you have any questions, let me know. I'll help you out. It's very special thing, you know. That's pretty much it, man. All right, thank you very much for coming by. You know, let me finish this video before this cuts out of me again, man. You know. Now, tomorrow's Memorial Day. I just wanted to say thank you very much to all the servicemen, the active, the retired, and the fallen. Thank you very much for their service in keeping this country free. And you know, happy Memorial Day tomorrow, everyone. I will see you next time. Okay, I will see you next time with some other song, some more different information to share with you, and hope to see you back. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you then. You keep rocking now. Okay, later on.